In this video, we'll take a look at the 7 main qualities of mature men that make young ladies go crazy. Watch it to the end to find out how to highlight each of these qualities in yourself, I promise. Girls will be drawn to you like a magnet. Point number 1. Among the most powerful traits that mature men possess is the ability to clearly state their desires.
Give me what I want! Give me what I want!
And it's not about being aggressive or arrogant. You don't have to turn on the baboon mode and take the first girl you see outside to your cave. It's about having the courage to go after what you want, to do it confidently, but with respect for the people around you. Many mature men still hesitate when it comes to making the first move on a woman they are attracted to. They are afraid of seeming too straightforward or being misunderstood. This leads to lots and lots of missed opportunities. You see, such indecision can be off-putting, and if you're in your 50s, this behavior doesn't look very mature. Young ladies are looking for a man who knows what he wants, isn't afraid to speak up about it, and is confident in pursuing his goals. Be ready to seize the right opportunity and clearly state what you really want. By declaring such things, you are showing a sincere interest in the girl, and clearly expressing your intentions without any unnecessary hints. If you like her, let her feel it through your actions and words. But it's not about being intrusive, it's about confidence. Women appreciate it when a man takes the initiative and is not afraid to express his interest directly. Instead of waiting for her to take the first steps, take control of the situation. Approach her, get to know her, ask her out, and don't hesitate to kiss her at the right time.
That wasn't
Challenge accepted.
For some men, expecting a woman to make the first move is their way of showing respect. But for most girls, it looks like indecision. They want to feel desirable. They want a man to pursue and conquer them, but to do so with confidence and beauty. Determination is a sign of true maturity. For example, when choosing a place for a date, you shouldn't pay too much attention to her preferences or try to please her in everything. A self-confident man will decide where to go and offer it as a surefire plan. In these times of doubt, such men obviously stand out from the crowd. Naturally, there is no way to avoid rejection. It's a natural part of any relationship. Only those who do not try are not rejected. That's why another important trait of a decisive man is the ability to calmly accept rejection. If you get a no, take it with dignity and move on. The matter is that young lads are often unable to keep the said balance between determination and respect. However, your life experience gives you a huge advantage over them. The combination of determination and experience will turn you into a magnet for young chicks. Here comes the second point. Mature men already have a good understanding of what it means to have a fulfilling relationship. You see, guys often tend to idealize their partner. They build a perfect image in their minds and then get disappointed as soon as their chosen one doesn't meet their high expectations. Yet with age comes the understanding that no one is perfect, including yourself. Realizing this awful truth is essential for a strong and healthy relationship. It is, of course, important not to stay with someone who does not meet your needs, but at the same time, you should also be aware that there is no way around compromise in relationships. Men learn this important lesson as they get older. True intimacy occurs when you are willing to accept the other's shortcomings. In other words, that's exactly what makes mature men especially attractive to younger girls. Such a man has already gone through his mistakes and gained valuable experience. He is aware of how to build relationships and is willing to invest time and effort in making them work. His maturity and ability to make compromises are exactly what young ladies are often looking for. A partner who understands how relationships must be built. A partner who is willing to reach a compromise over things. A partner who is supportive and helpful. Girls find this more attractive than any money or external attractiveness. Believe it or not, but your experience in bed makes a pretty sweet bonus to your relationship experience. Many young lads fuss around, trying to show something amazing or copying scenes from adult movies. The problem is that these scenarios have nothing to do with reality, while a girl's true desires can be totally different. Experienced men, on the other hand, value quality over quantity. For them, physical intimacy is not a sprint race, but a long, well-thought-out process. The main advantage of such a man is that he feels his woman, her body, not to mention her desires, paying attention to every little detail. It all starts not in bed, but much earlier, through gentle touches, care, and attention. Oftentimes, women complain that they lack basic stuff like the feeling of warmth, touch, and genuine interest in their true needs. Therefore, they feel not like partners, but like tools for pleasure. As you may guess, it kills any interest in a man for them. An experienced man understands that the real thrill lies not only in the final, but in the whole journey to it. He acts without fuss. His every movement is precise and balanced. trust, and he is not afraid to show tenderness. Every kiss or touch is not an accident, but a well thought out step. Grown men are able to balance passion and tenderness, and this makes intimacy with them a real drug for women. They don't just mechanically repeat standard movements, but feel their partner's mood and rhythm, respond to her signals. Besides, their background suggests that every woman is unique, so the approach to her should be individual too. No patterns, only the desire to create a unique pleasure for your beloved. As a result, a woman feels that she is not just an object of pleasure, but a full-fledged partner with whom pleasure is shared. While this feeling can get so strong, women are not willing to exchange it for anything else. Number 4. Over the years, lots of men develop an attractive self-confidence. This ranks as a major factor when it comes to attracting young ladies. Unlike young sports who are often still searching for themselves, grown men already know who they are, what they want from life, and what they are worth. Confidence is a complex concept, so let's break it down into several practical aspects. First of all, the confidence of a mature man shines through in his independence. He does not depend on other people's opinions and is not trying to impress everyone. He does not need to prove his worth to others. Such men do not brag about their accomplishments and are not trying to impress a woman with loud words. Instead, their confidence comes from understanding who they are and what they can do. This makes their behavior look natural. There is no fear of being themselves and no shame in their flaws. Moreover, such guys are able to admit their mistakes and learn from them, which certainly boosts their chances with girls. Also, confidence is manifested in initiative. You don't wait for a woman to make the first step, nor do you waste time thinking about it. You just confidently take responsibility for the situation, but be sure do it delicately with respect for the girl's desires and needs. This allows her to relax and let you lead the way. Another important aspect of confidence comes from certainty. Plenty of men fall into the trap of insecurity once they feel disconnected from current trends. They think that the world is running ahead and they are left behind. They're not sure what music is popular now, what they're wearing, what slang is in style. So if they meet a young lady, they start to doubt themselves, their choice of place, their usual behavior. Here's the secret. Certainty is the belief that you are the best option. You choose a place because you find it suitable. You dress the way you do because it fits you. Once you try on this mindset, be sure she will enjoy talking to you. Women have their own special syndrome called "make the decision for me." They are often unsure of things themselves. Therefore, confidence and certainty are extremely attractive qualities for them. A man's confidence manifests itself in the way he handles life situations. When a man is not afraid of difficulties, remains calm regardless of the circumstances, and is ready for challenges, women feel that they can rely on him not only emotionally but also in any life scenario. And then there's equanimity, which is especially important in relationships with young ladies. When a girl first meets you, she is often unsure of her choice and will try to test you out first. She may throw little tests and see your reaction. All women do that, both with young guys and older men. For example, she might ask, "How old are you?" After you answer, she'll say, "Wow, you look just like my dad." Or she might make fun of your clothes. Girls are not trying to offend you. They are doing it subconsciously to see whether you will lose your temper. The longer you can stay calm and let such comments slide by, the more attractive you will become in her eyes. In case a girl asks you how old you are and you start making excuses by saying stuff like, "Well, you know, I'm 51, but I look good and I usually hang out with youngsters," then congratulations, you've just failed this test. As soon as you start explaining yourself, the girl will immediately realize she has power over you. You're trying to amaze her. Meanwhile, a young woman doesn't want a man to impress her. She wants to impress a man herself since it's in her mentality. Thus, attempting to impress her will just kill off her interest. Think of these tests not as challenges, but as an opportunity to demonstrate your equanimity. How else do the ladies rate a man's confidence? By body language. The body language of an experienced man is what instantly separates him from young guys. When he walks into a room, his movements are calm and confident. There is no unnecessary fuss or anxiety. He knows what he wants, why he is here, and he is not in a hurry. He is in control of his space and is not afraid to demonstrate his confidence through posture, measured steps, and smooth gestures. This confidence is felt on an instinctive level, attracting women's attention. Another important point that you should adopt, if you don't already use it, would be eye contact. Young lads are often nervous, looking away from the person they are talking to. A grown man looks directly into your eyes, instantly creating a powerful emotional connection. He's not afraid to show his interest, but does so without aggression or haste. Women feel this delicate balance between passion and restraint, and that is incredibly attractive. Stability personality and reliability of a man is the next trait. After numerous unsuccessful dates with immature guys, it's no wonder why girls start looking for more consistent partners. It takes time for a man to get through the hangout phase. Women need their partners to be serious and not swap them for someone else in a month. Many young guys can be unfaithful or not ready for responsibilities. Such behavior pushes women to look for partners who bring more stability, reliability, and maturity to the table. What's the difference between a man in his 20s and a man in his 35s? No offense, our younger viewers, but at 20, the average man has very little experience in relationships with women. It is almost impossible to gain it by this age. If you take a 20-year-old guy, a girl cannot predict what he will want to do in a year or two. Therefore, she chooses a man who has already formed as a personality, who knows what he needs, rather than getting his first relationship experience. Mature guys usually understand better the importance of commitment and loyalty in a relationship. They have outgrown the stage of casual dating and are more keen on building long-term connections. For a woman, dating an older man is a completely different experience, one that is very different from her previous relationships with younger lads, and she is very interested in it. What points can be added here? Write them in the comments down below. Check out our other videos. We wish you success in your personal life. Bye.